What's up, PokeMoshPit? This is TheFlamingSpade here, and today I'm gonna bring you guys a rarely used tier battle that I had against a YouTuber by the name of TheRicardoToddy. And yeah, like I said, rarely used tier match. I'm using the team that I've been showcasing on my own channel quite a bit. Kind of works around Honchkrow. Decided to build a team around it because I wanted to try it out in RU while it still is RU, because it is most likely going to be moving up to UU quite soon. So decided to give it a try, and here's one of the matches against TheRicardoToddy, like I said. And without further ado, let's drive right into the match. I lead with my good old Hariyama, fake out lead, go from there. And he leads with a Sceptile, doesn't want to stay in for anything, so he goes into his Covagrius, which is going to be pretty much his main counter slash check to my Hariyama. But I'm gonna go into my Clefable because I'm pretty sure I can sponge anything that he has, even HP fightings if he has it. And I'm pretty sure right here that my Clefable will draw out his Hitmonchan, so I'm gonna double switch back into my Hariyama and just go for a safe close combat in case he decides to stay in, because he could hit me pretty hard with his own CC or Drain Punch or whatever he has. But he goes back into his Covagrius. I'm gonna try out how much Guts boosted payback will do, and it actually does a really good chunk, considering that you know, it's only half base power because I'm faster than Covagrius. So anyways, he goes for Will-O-Wisp, I guess predicting something other than Clefable to come in, and this time I decided to go into my Galvantula kind of as a middleman. And because I didn't want to go back into Clefable because it would be obvious, and then he actually does go back into Hitmonchan. And I know that I can one-shot him, so I decided to go for Volt Switch, but he predicts a electric type move regardless and goes into his Claydol. And I'm gonna send out my Honchkrow in before Rocks and just set up a substitute, because if Claydol doesn't carry Ice Beam, it cannot do anything to a Honchkrow, so pretty much a safe move. But he's gonna go into his Drapion, and I'm just gonna go for the Brave Bird. He's most likely just going to Whirlwind me out, because that is what Drapions usually tend to do. And Brave Bird does a really good chunk, because yeah, Honchkrow is a powerhouse. And but yeah, he does face me out with his Whirlwind, and in comes my Hariyama, and I'm pretty sure, because my payback will be at full power if he stays in, I decided to go for that. And also he's, in case he decides to go back into his Covagrius like he's been doing for this entire match, I get a really nice hit on him, and that is exactly what he does. Mommy is going to replace my Guts, but I decided to rely on my Guts so that I could take him out without Hariyama's Guts, and that is actually what happens. Even without the Guts boost, I take him out, and this is also one of the cases where Flame Orb would be worse, because you know, my attack would be cut in half, but no, it's not, and I was actually able to take him out, because Toxic Orb, you know, doesn't cut your attack like Flame Orb does if you don't have Guts. But yeah, Covagrius goes down, and he's gonna send out Hitmonchan. I go into my Claydol to first sponge what I thought was a fighting type move, but he actually goes for T-Punch, and then it turns out he's Life Orb, so he's gonna be able to switch out his moves. Goes for the Ice Punch. I just really wanted to get rid of the Rocks, because I have a Honchkrow and a Galvantula on my team, so you know, Rocks put a lot of pressure on them. But anyways, now predicting his Ice Punch again, just to finish me off, I go into my Quillfish to get the Intimidate, and then I decide to switch back into my Claydol. I kind of just wanted to get a bunch of Intimidates on him, so I could deal with him with some other guys like Galvantula, for example, because I could take hits better. But he actually double switches into his Sceptile, and at this point I still don't know what kind of set he's running, so I decided to leave in Claydol as a Death Fodder. He seems to be a physical set. I'm kind of thinking one of those Acrobatics Flight Gem Unburdened ones. So, but it does turn out to be physical, so of course I'm gonna go into Quillfish, get the Intimidate, go from there. I'm gonna go for a layer of spikes as he switches into his Claydol again, and I'm pretty sure in before Rocks again or something, so I go back into my Honchkrow. He actually goes for Earth Power, but yeah, like I said, you know, Honchkrow pretty much walls every Claydol without Ice Beam if you just manage to predict around it. Because you never know if they carry Toxic or something, so you could set up a sub. But anyways, I'm gonna Roost. He's gonna use that one turn to go for the Rapid Spin. So the spikes were not in vain, because it means I can, I was able to get off Roost and then a sub. So I actually have enough HP to, not die to recoil right away. Which is perfect, because he goes into his Hitmonchan and he's gonna be forced to break my sub. Just in order to get rid of my sub, but in that process he's gonna die and go down, and he goes into his Drapion. I went for a Sucker Punch because I was thinking that because Drapion is naturally a lot faster than Honchkrow, so I was thinking if he just has Cross Poison he can easily take me out, and that is what I didn't really want, so I went for the Sucker Punch, but apparently he just wanted to Whirlwind me out, so I was like, doh. And then in comes Quillfish. I switch back into my Galvantula here, and I can easily go into it because he has the Intimidate and all. And here I just go for the Bug Buzz just to finish him off. He actually just went for the taunt, trying to prevent my Quillfish from setting up more hazards. But anyways, in comes the Excelgor. So it's going to be an epic battle between these two bugs, and I actually survive his Bug Buzz, and I KO him back with my own because I am Choice Specs. I was pretty sure that I could take a hit because I am at full health, so there the Rapid Spin really came to play, because otherwise I would have died to his Bug Buzz. And here I probably should have stayed in as a Death Fodder and gone for one Bug Buzz, which most likely would not have KO'd because this is a freaking Claydol and it can usually take any hits. So I decided to go into Honchkrow, and here he reveals that he does have the Toxic. I really should have set up a sub, but I wasn't sure what was his last move, and it does turn out to be the Toxic. Because I did have enough HP to set up a sub, so that was just a real misplay on my part. But that is going to make the match really close, and that is one of the reasons why I decided to post it here. Because in the end it really came down to the wire. And I'm just gonna have to go for Brave Bird. I cannot Sucker Punch because like you saw, he just went for the Stealth Rock, so it would have failed anyways. And I went for the Brave Bird. I'm gonna get the recoil with the Life Orb and the Brave Bird itself, and after that, Toxic will be enough to take me out. So now I'm kinda left against his Sceptile, which is kinda problematic, because I have nothing to outspeed it except my Hariyama in the form of Priority. And here I go for the Fake Out, and now something pretty incredible happens. First of all, Fake Out does a pretty respectable chunk, but he has the red card, which in this case, well, it's pretty random in the first place, and especially in this case, it works out in my favor, because it means that on this turn, or on the turn that when I hit him with the Fake Out, it means that I don't have to take the extra Toxic Orb damage, meaning the next time when I come in, I can survive the Stealth Rocks, I can hit him with the Fake Out, and then still survive the Toxic Orb. So that is pretty amazing, and that is my main plan to take me out. It just kind of depends, can I take him out in conjunction with Bullet Punch and the Fake Out. So anyways, he's gonna Swords Dance as I, switch into my Quillfish. He did phase me out into Clefable with his red guard, and I'm just gonna go for the Haze right here because I don't want him to get any further boost, and he reveals that he does have the Earthquake, and here I'm just gonna sack my Galvantula because I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to set up any further because he saw that I had Haze, and after my leftovers I'm pretty sure I can survive Stealth Rocks, and therefore I can get one Intimidate off in case I need it. But anyways, now that I sack my Galvantula, I'm gonna go into my Hariyama, go for the Fake Out right here, and I actually end up getting a critical hit. But like I said, Toxic Orb would have done 26 damage exactly, so I clearly could have survived the damage and then gone for the Bullet Punch, and in case he did survive with a tiny nub, which may have been possible due to min-max damage, I still had Clefable, which could have taken a hit and then Revenge Kill back. But then again, Theory Morning usually just ends up in a never-ending circle of bull, so who even cares? But anyways, that was the match for today indeed, so Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a thumbs up if you did. Comment below, all that good stuff. And also congrats to MoshPit for 500 uploads. I think this should be going around probably after the 500, somewhere there. So MoshPit doing a good job, over 500 battles, which is always great. So thank you guys for the support and everything. And until the next time, whenever that is, this is TheFlamingSpade signing out. Peace.